What happens when we cross the threshold between life and death? This is a question that has intrigued humanity from the dawn of time, a question that dances on the periphery of our greatest fears and deepest hopes. It's the moment of clinical death, when the heart and brain cease their rhythmic dance, even if only for a moment. Yet, what if that moment isn't the end, but a door to an unseen realm? It's in this realm, on the edge of existence, where some claim to have ventured. They return with tales of near-death experiences, or NDEs, recounting visions of light-filled tunnels, out-of-body journeys, and reunions with departed loved ones. These testimonies, as varied as they are, share an eerie similarity regardless of culture or geography. Today, we delve into the stories of those who have glimpsed beyond this threshold. Their voices echo from the edge, whispering tales of the unseen realm. Clinical death, a state where the heart and brain activity cease temporarily. It's a chilling yet fascinating concept. Imagine, for a few fleeting moments, the rhythm of life halts, and you are in a space between worlds. Modern medicine has ways to pull us back from this brink, through resuscitation processes that can restart our hearts and awaken our minds. But what happens within those lost moments? This is where we stumble upon the enigma of near-death experiences, or NDEs. First documented centuries ago, these experiences have captivated our collective curiosity. Despite their global prevalence, they remain shrouded in mystery. What's undeniable, however, are the shared elements across these testimonies. A tunnel drawing one towards an otherworldly light, out-of-body experiences, and encounters with departed loved ones. These experiences are as diverse as the people who have them, and yet they all hint at something profound just beyond our understanding. Meet Ash, a survivor who recalls their journey into the unknown. Ash's story begins with the sudden plunge into silence, a cessation of all earthly sounds, replaced by an overwhelming sense of calm. This tranquil quietness was not one of emptiness, but one filled with a profound peace, an unspoken reassurance that everything was as it should be. As Ash traversed deeper into this realm, they encountered familiar faces, loved ones who had passed on, their presence providing comfort and solace. In Ash's own words, it was like stepping into a realm of unconditional love. I was no longer bound by my physical form, and yet I felt more alive than ever. I was surrounded by people I had loved and lost, but there was no sorrow, only joy. This encounter with death was not marked by fear or anxiety, but by an overwhelming sense of understanding, a clarity that transcended our earthly perceptions of life and death. Ash felt a profound connection, a oneness with the universe that words scarcely do justice. Upon their return, Ash brought back more than just a memory of the experience. They carried with them a transformed perspective, a new lens through which they viewed life and death. No longer were they polar opposites, but two sides of the same coin, part of a continuous cycle. The fear of death had dissolved, replaced by a sense of acceptance and even anticipation of what lies beyond. In the aftermath of their near-death experience, Ash found that their priorities had shifted. The importance of material possessions diminished, replaced by a deeper appreciation for relationships, for love, for the simple yet profound beauty of existence. Ash's story serves as a testament to the transformative power of these experiences. It challenges our understanding of life and death and invites us to question, to seek, to ponder the mysteries that lie beyond our physical realm. Ash's story is but one among many. As we delve deeper into other testimonies, we find that these encounters with death, these journeys into the unknown, share many common threads, each weaving a compelling narrative of life's ultimate mystery. From every corner of the globe, similar narratives emerge. They speak of a journey beyond the physical realm, a voyage into the unknown, punctuated by encounters that are as profound as they are perplexing. In the far reaches of the Himalayas, a Sherpa tells a tale of a radiant mountain, a beacon of light guiding him back to his body, lying motionless in a makeshift clinic. Across the waters in the heart of Japan, a woman recounts her journey through a garden of blossoming sakura trees, where she was greeted by her ancestors with warm smiles and open arms. In the bustling city of Lagos, Nigeria, a man shares his experience of soaring high above the cityscape, feeling an overwhelming sense of peace and unity with all of creation. Meanwhile, a grandmother in a small village in Mexico narrates her journey along a river that sparkled with millions of tiny stars, leading her to a reunion with her long-lost loved ones. These stories, as diverse as the cultures they come from, share striking similarities. They all depict a journey, encounters with loved ones, and a profound sense of peace. But they also carry unique nuances shaped by the cultural, religious, and personal contexts of each storyteller. The emotional impact of these experiences is profound. Many survivors return with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of their place in the universe. They speak of an overwhelming feeling of interconnectedness, a realization that we are all part of something much larger than ourselves. Some, however, return with a sense of fear and confusion, struggling to reconcile their experience with their prior beliefs. Yet, even in their struggle, there is a common thread of transformation. Their brush with the beyond has irrevocably changed their perspective on life, death, and the mysteries that lie in between. These experiences transcend cultures and geographical boundaries. They echo the human quest for understanding, a shared curiosity about what lies beyond the limits of our physical existence. In the quest to understand these phenomena, science and spirituality often intersect. This intersection is a fascinating crossroads where the empirical meets the experiential, where data meets belief. Neuroscientists and cardiologists provide one perspective, suggesting that near-death experiences, or NDEs, are a result of the brain reacting to extreme stress. They propose that as oxygen levels drop, the brain fires in a last-ditch effort to stay alive, creating vivid, hyper-real experiences. This could explain the common elements reported in NDEs: tunnels of light, out-of-body experiences, encounters with loved ones. The brain, in its final moments, might be painting a comforting picture to ease the transition. But there's another perspective, one that's more spiritual in nature. Religious leaders, spiritual guides, and even some of the survivors themselves interpret these experiences differently. They see them as glimpses into a realm beyond our own, a place where our consciousness might continue after our bodies have ceased. These near-death experiences, they suggest, are not hallucinations, but visions of an afterlife, a testament to the endurance of the human spirit. Some survivors return from the brink with a newfound or deepened spiritual belief. Their experiences, unexplainable and profound, have led them to question the nature of existence itself. They've stared into the abyss and returned with stories that challenge our understanding of life and death. Science and spirituality, though seemingly at odds, are both seeking answers to the same questions. What happens when we die? Is there more beyond this life? The answers remain elusive, shrouded in mystery and speculation. Yet, there's something to be learned from the intersection of these two perspectives. It's a reminder that our understanding of the world and what lies beyond it is still evolving. It's a call to keep questioning, to keep exploring, to stay curious. The mystery of NDEs invites us to question, explore, and even challenge our beliefs. Whether you lean towards the scientific or the spiritual, one thing is clear. These experiences, these voyages to the edge of life, have much to teach us. They remind us that life, in all its complexity and mystery, is a journey worth pondering. Despite the wealth of testimonies and research, NDEs remain a subject of debate. On one hand, science attempts to explain these profound experiences by pointing to the brain's response to extreme stress. Neurologists suggest that as oxygen levels drop, the brain may enter a hyperactive state, producing vivid hallucinations that mirror common NDE reports. Yet, this explanation falls short in answering certain puzzling questions. Why do these experiences share such universal themes, regardless of cultural or religious backgrounds? Can the profound life-altering impacts of NDEs be attributed solely to a neurological event? Why do some people report NDEs while others recall nothing from their brush with death? Then there are spiritual interpretations. Some propose these experiences as glimpses of an afterlife, a peek through a door usually closed to the living. But without tangible evidence, these remain speculations. Whether hallucinations or glimpses of an afterlife, the answer remains elusive. As we grapple with these questions, Let's turn to Ash for a final reflection. Ash, who once stood on the precipice of life and death, speaks of a transformation. The ephemeral encounter with death not only reshaped their understanding of life's final frontier, but it also redefined their approach to the everyday. Relationships, once taken for granted, have now become precious treasures. Every interaction, every shared laugh, every moment of silence is cherished as a unique snapshot of life's fleeting beauty. But the most profound change? The dissolution of their fear of death. Now they perceive it not as an end, but a transition. A step into the unknown, yes, but one shrouded not in dread, but in serenity. But what of us, the living? Are these glimpses into another realm or the last burst of human consciousness? The answer may lie beyond the veil we're not yet ready to part.